Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We're going to be tackling week 18 of the weekly challenges here in Ride 4, and it's time for Donington Park on board the Honda CBR 1000R Fireblade SP. So here we are in this magnificent track, one of my most favourite tracks and adored tracks of all time. I absolutely love Donington Park, and of course World Superbike will be tackling this magnificent British track very soon, so I also look forward to that. But today's video I'm going to be giving you some quick tips and tricks on how to improve your lap times here in Donington Park. So now, leaving the old hairpin, you want to get the bike squared up quite nicely before putting on the acceleration. Do be careful of going too close to the apex on turn 5. If you go too close to the apex and still accelerate, you tend to find that the bike dips ever so slightly into the sort of burn that is inside this sort of corner of that track. You will lose the front instantly. It's a massive pain. I've done that way too many times, so be very careful going into turn 5. Go for a wider line if necessary. Don't go too tight because you will drop the bike. Now going into turn 9 for the S's. Keep an eye on the rumble strip on your right hand side there. Once you get close enough to the rumble strip, as the bike gets closer and closer, you need to start braking there. I would advise going full brake, left analog stick backwards, we've discussed this before, and a little bit of rear brake, just to make sure you slow down the motorcycle as much as you can going into the S's. Now, I made a little bit of a mistake going into Melbourne there, but we will get to that on the next lap. But for the time being, I'm just going to complete this one now, going into Goddard's for turn 12, onto the left hand side of the tyre. Nice and smooth acceleration. I am running only anti-wheelie on 1, so do be careful on lifting the motorcycle up. Now lap 2, we'll be diving into Redgate now, nice and early on the brakes, and turning it in quite nicely, just gently bringing on the acceleration. Make sure those wheels are parallel. Now keep it to the right hand side here, keep it on the apex, keep it going, and then flick it to the left hand side as you sort of see the right hand side apex disappear from you. So as the apex disappears on the right hand side, so the rumble strip disappears, you'll then turn it into the left hand side to get down into the crane of curves. Now going into the left hand side for turn 6, begin to lift up the motorcycle as that rumble strip disappears away from you on turn 6. As it sort of disappears on the left hand side, you know roughly I'm following this rumble strip quite too much, and now I can line the bike up ready to jump into McLean's. Of course, I've mentioned this many times before that the rumble strips are there to help you, so do pay attention to them at all times. Once again, braking heavily into the S's. I'm going to run it a little bit wide here. I was a little bit too eager, trying to be the last of the late breakers, or the last of the late breakers, being very aggressive, and now braking into Melbourne. And once again, I've gone a little bit wide there. Now I'm going to show you the exact point on where you need to be braking into Melbourne, because for some reason I seem to have forgotten it, but this time on the next lap I'm going to show you exactly where to go. But going into Goddard's now, nice and smooth apex. I'll give you a little bit of a pointer on that one on the next lap as well. So that is, again, still a good enough time for gold, but we will go into the final lap of today's video. Now going into Redgate, nice and early on the brakes. As the pit lane ends, you want to be braking, if not earlier than the pit lane exit. Now Redgate, navigated perfectly. Get to the right hand side for turn 2. Didn't go quite as tight there, so I'm showing you a different line here, but it's still the same process. You want to be turning into crane of curves as the rumble strip on the right hand side of turn 2 dissipates away from you. Now onto the left hand side for turn 5. Watch out for the bump as mentioned already. Get on the left hand side, watch the rumble strip disappear from you, flick it to the right hand side for the McLean's. Beautifully done for turn 7. Now push forwards now, get in line, get the bike lined up, get it straight. Going into Coppice, braking uphill. You can use a lot of rumble strip there, just make sure you brake early and gentle, and you'll be going into that corner absolutely fine. Utilising a lot of rumble strip there, and keep an eye out for where I'm going to be braking here. Rumble strip has ended, we are braking in nice and gently, nice and relaxed. Flick it into the S's, flick it to the right, a little bit too eager there going onto the rumble strip, but watch this spot, watch exactly where we brake here. Bang! About 2 bike lengths away from the start of the rumble strip. That is exactly where you need to be going. Any later than that and you will go wide into Melbourne. And I'm going to give you another brilliant one here for Goddard's. Right hand side, that bit of white part of the track. I know I have no idea what it is, but it's not actually on the track, it's on the off side of the track. A little white part there, a perfect line just for you to bang your brakes on right there. So that is Donington Park, 3 laps of absolute pure brilliance here in this magnificent track. Have I mentioned how much I love this track? Well, if I haven't, I'm going to mention it once more. But those are the 3 lap times, and we did more than enough to earn the gold. Those are the leaderboards as well as requested as usual. Shame to not be on the top spot or the top 2, but I have a suspicion that that other time might be a little bit of a foul play, to be honest with you. Not Fandango, because he's a fantastic competitor. But guys, upon that note, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has helped. If it has, let me know in the comments section down below. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notification bell to be alerted to every single DrAce upload. And upon that note guys, thank you for watching and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now, with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.